October is Black History Month, and hundreds of schools have taken part in a special online assembly to learn more.
We have 1,100 schools joining us live. That's a massive 203,000 children.
That's amazing. That's like the crowd at Glastonbury.
Black History Month was started because too often people that tell the story leave out the amazing contributions of those Black heroes who have shaped our nation.
We have got Tessa Sanderson, the first Black British woman to win a gold Olympic medal. Mary Seacole from the 1850s. She was nursing British soldiers who were fighting the Russian Empire. And finally, we have got Charles Ignatius Sancho, the first known person of African descent to vote in a UK general election.
In 1960, Ruby Bridges was the first African American to go to an all-white school. Before that, Black and white children learned in different schools. She had to walk past protesters shouting horrible things at her. She fought for her education, and she continues to campaign for children to have equal rights in education today.
Now, in the summer, you may have seen some pretty difficult things on the news.
Well, let's go live to one of you guys to find out what you think.
So when the riot started, my mum and my family were very worried to allow me and my sister out because she thought that something bad would happen to us just because of the colour of our skin.
Julio, you were downtown when one of the riots kicked off.
I was scared at first. These people in balaclavas and black clothes came marching through, shouting things.
I heard your mum was an incredible hero. She kept you safe, and then she made sure that the local mosque, nobody attacked that, by forming a human chain. She's incredible. And Lean, what's it like now to be a person of colour like you and me?
All things aren't perfect yet, but I'm alright being a person of colour because I'm proud of myself.
What do you think schools can be doing to make sure that everybody feels safe, welcome and accepted?
I think we should be making stronger communities so people know that they're not alone.
Celebrating different cultures throughout the year, not just Black History Month.
Tomorrow we're going to incorporate Jamaican culture. We're going to be serving rice and peas for lunch.
And we're also going to have a culture dress where you can come in your traditional wear.
And we teach people about slavery so that it doesn't happen again.
If you're someone that doesn't experience racism, I think it's important we learn how racism shows up because one, we don't want to perpetuate it, and two, we can support our friends and be allies to those who do face racism.
Part of the reason that racism exists is through ignorance, and we need to make sure that we are understanding where it came from and why people maybe believe some of these things that actually are based not on facts. And we fight racism through those conversations and allowing people to understand experiences that are different to their own.
When I first came to the UK, I was only 7. It took a while for me to adapt to having a different accent because in the Caribbean or South America, you have a different accent. So I was kind of teased about it a little bit. So I would go home and practice in front of the mirror, change my accent to what I was hearing. So unbeknownst to me, that was me doing a bit of acting. Now that I'm grown up, people love my accent, the mixture of British and Guyanese accent combined. So I would say to any child that feels lonely or excluded because of the color of their skin or the accent or anything that's different about them, the negativity or the things that are negative aren't true. If you have an accent or you're from somewhere different, it means that you are special.
Yes! Oh, my heart really needed to hear that as well. It's just so good to be able to turn something potentially negative into something really positive, and look at her successful career now. What an amazing inspirational hero.
Thanks so much for joining us, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today. Bye, guys.